Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Kyla and my channel is just a plethora of all things that I love, and today we're doing my top 10 American Girls that I purchased in 2021. I have done this for my Rainbow High and LOL Surprise OMG collections as well. I do not know which of the three videos will be going up first, but I am doing a lot of pre-filming, so that is why I am in the same blue sweater in all of them. But this one has its own criteria as said in the other videos as well. Each list I had to tweak just a little bit. So I've been an active adult American Girl collector since 2019. Yeah, so on Christmas Eve of this year, it will be 2 years. I collected dolls as a kid. If you want to know more about my backstory of collecting American Girls, I have it in a couple different videos. You can go check out my most recent American Girl collection video that I uploaded a few weeks ago. So the criteria for this one is just simply dolls that I purchased from January of 2021 to December of that same year. There's nothing, since I've been collecting these for longer than the other two doll lines I do collect, there's nothing really special. I do have an honorable mention, of course, because I did that with all of the videos, or all the doll lines rather. I have a good mix of customs and non-customs. Truly Me's historical girl of the year. I have a good mix of just about every doll line. So, or doll line in the American Girl franchise. So this one might be a little long. I'm not quite sure yet. I do ramble, especially when I talk about things that I love. So we're gonna start with our honorable mention, and she is my Truly Me 79 Miss Remy, and she was a doll that I bought secondhand in I think May of this year from AG Primrose. And Remy was one of my favorite dolls in Allison's collection, even though she was just a simple basic Truly Me. A lot of people call her the Kanani knockoff. I do not agree. I own both dolls and I don't know why, but I prefer Remy over Kanani. So she is an honorable mention just because obviously there were some dolls that I loved more than her that I bought this year, but I couldn't leave her out because she was my last purchase for a little bit, and she was the last video up on my channel for a long time while I moved. So I wanted her for so long, and I knew that she was going to become a member of my collection this year. I just wasn't sure when, and I was so happy to open her, and she's really cute, and her name is actually really special, but I'm not going to tell you about that in this series. All right, getting into our actual top 10, we have Vienna, who is our reigning girl of the year, Keira Bailey. In my collection, she is the fraternal twin to Sienna, my number 83, who I purchased last year, so she unfortunately is not on the list with her twin. So I know she's not a lot of people's favorite, but that's why this is strictly my opinion. I own Julie, who people say looks a lot like her, and yes, I can say that is true, but I can tell you that Keira Bailey is the superior doll, and I absolutely love her. She's so cute, and I love her. I really do. And I was hoping that I was gonna have enough places to put her on this list, so when it came down to it, I picked her over Remy to be in the actual top 10 simply because of the attachment I have to her, because she is the twin to Sienna, who is one of my favorite dolls in my collection. So that's Miss Vienna, our number 10. In 9th place, we have a doll that I fixed up myself, and that is Miss Lilith, my Truly Me number 30. Or Just Like You 30, whichever one you want to call it. So I bought her head on eBay for I think $30. She is on I think I gave her a Mia St. Clair body actually. I still haven't decided if I want to wash her hair or not, but she was one of my dream dolls this year. Her and number 40. I still don't have number 40, but that's okay. So she had a lot of marks on her face. I have not removed them all yet, but I've removed a good portion of them for now. This girl spent a lot of her summer in my window to my left here because I needed to put her in the sunlight and fix her up. So she's really cute. She is one of the cutest Jess molds. I don't know, the Jess mold is my favorite, so this one, I absolutely love her. She's super underrated. I know a lot of people love 40, and I do too, but this is the closest thing I have to 40 right now. So that is my beautiful Lilith, and I'm very blessed to own her. In 8th place, we have Ruby. So Ruby is my Truly Me 85, and I took forever to get her. We match, we're twinning. I took forever to get her. because I was gonna buy her the day she was released, but I bought Sienna and Zoe 83 and 84 instead, and it took me so long to get her, but I had some rewards points this summer and I finally did, and she is amazing. Look at how cute. Look at her hair. Look at this. These are so bouncy and beautiful. In 7th place, I think we're in 7th place. I don't really know. She's the only World by Us doll that I own, but the first one that grabbed my attention, Yvette. So look at this. This is the coolest wig American Girl has ever released. Now, I don't know about you guys, a part of me wonders what Yvette's wig would look like straight, but we're never gonna know because I will never, ever touch this. I love her name. I love basically all the outfits in her collection, even though like all the other ones haven't been released yet. I love her face. I love her eye color. She's just super, super pretty. And even though I absolutely adore the other two, this was the one, and I know I talked to a lot of people, they said this was the one that, you know, pulled them in and really intrigued them with the World by Us line. I love this. I love this line. I think it was a very, very good idea. I cannot wait to see more dolls from them. I can't wait to see what they do with the 3 that are already out, but I do plan to get the other 2. Just this one, I absolutely adore Yvette. I really, really do. And you know, a lot of the times I change their names, but this one I was like, no. This name fits the aesthetic of my collection perfectly. In 6th place, we have my first custom on this list, and this was a custom doll that I'd wanted for a really long time, and it's a face mold that I had needed for a very long time. It is Miss Hayden Henner, and Hayden Henner is my custom, just like U4, and the reason she's so low on this list is because her hair, okay, so I really, really like this wig. This wig is so, so soft and everything, but I just haven't, you know, maintained it, so it's kind of, it's my fault, so it's not really Hayden's fault, but I love her. She's so fun to take pictures with. Part of the reason her wig is like this is because I took pictures of her in leaves and like I laid her down, and that was not a good idea, but it was a really cute picture. So I love Hayden. Now we're getting into the top 5. And this next doll was one of my holy grail dolls, and I never thought I would actually own her, but it is Truly Me number 38, Ginny, or Virginia. And she was definitely my most proud find this year. I got her for a very good deal in pristine condition on a Facebook group. So she is, I said this in my collection video, for as plain and simple as she is so, so pretty. I love Ginny. I knew her name was gonna be Virginia before I even got her. So she's really cute. I know a lot of people want her, and I definitely do not blame them for that because Ginny is adorable, and if you can get your hands on a 38, go for it because she's totally worth it. In 4th place, we have one of my legends. No, it's not Kaya because Kaya is the ultimate legend, but I did not buy her in 2021. My beautiful Adeline. So this is a Be Forever Addie Walker that I bought with Vienna. I think it was early February of this year. I kept her gorgeous braid in for a really long time, but then I saw people with their Addies who had their hair down, and I was like, I need that in my life. And do I regret it? No. Look at this. This is beautiful. I love her. She's really, really easy to take pictures of as well. She's just, I don't know if it's just her little smile. She's so cute. I love her. I'm very, very glad to finally own an Addie. She was one of the first American Girl dolls I ever saw because my second cousin had Addie, and so and it was like one of the original Addies too. So I've seen Addie in person, but I never, you know, had one, and I'm very glad I did. And can we just talk about the red on her, because red on Addie dolls is beautiful, especially this one because it's sparkling. So I love my little Adeline. Yes, I did change her and made her, you know, I modified her just a tad, but you know, she can still be Addie, and I love her so much, you guys. My top 3 are all customs, surprise, surprise, but once you buy a custom, you can never stop. So my 3rd favorite doll of the year is Francesca. So Francesca is like Merlot. She is one of my little rebels. And I knew that I wanted a doll with long black hair. It's just a straight and Kaya wig, it's what it is. And I knew I wanted to name her Francesca. And I bought her from a friend of mine over on Instagram. She was originally made by another friend of mine. She's a Seb doll. She's my second Seb doll. And she's beautiful. Look at her face, you guys. She's gorgeous. I absolutely adore my little Frankie. She's so cute. She is a Jess mold, so of course I fell in love with her even more, and she's looking very fallish in this outfit. I know you guys have seen these outfits before, but like I really just love them, so we're gonna show them off to you again. My second favorite doll from this year is one that I have literally only had for about 2 weeks, and I debated on putting her this high, but I am obsessed with her. She's so unique to anything in my collection that I had to put her this high. It's Mercedes. Mercedes is a custom that I bought from a friend of mine over on Instagram. She is actually my first small dolls custom, so Teddy did make her. And I don't know like any of her specs. We've speculated and we think she's a custom Luciana, but we don't really know. So I love her. I love her face up. I love that she's a custom and she's really elaborate, but she has a simple wig, and I prefer when their wigs are simple because as fun as the curly ones are, you guys know what a struggle it is to keep them 100% intact. So I love that I can just take her everywhere and do things with her, and I love her name. It just came to me like out of the blue as I took her out of the box. I was like, she looks like a Mercedes, and I was like, that's on my list, so you know what, yeah, she's unique to my collection. That's a unique name. And she's I think one of the reasons she is this high and I do like her so much is because of the fact that she's unlike any doll that is in my collection. So that's my little Sadie. I'm very glad to own her. She's really cute, and I'm very proud that I, went out of my comfort zone and bought a doll that is different to a lot of the girlies I have. You probably guess who number 1 is, but in case you didn't, my favorite doll that I bought this year is Opal. Opal is a custom that was made by my friend Emma over on Instagram, and I'm obsessed with her. She's extremely simple. She's just a custom Jess mold with blue eyes and an Isabel wig and a gorgeous face up. So she looks like the upgraded version of Chloe, my custom Kanani, because Chloe doesn't have any makeup on. But I love Opal. I do a lot of stuff with Opal. She's very special to me. I love her. A lot of people are like, oh, she's like mini Kyla. I'm like, no, she's tan. I'm not tan, but I love her. I love everything about her. Emma did a phenomenal job when I saw her, because when I bought Opal, I had already bought 2 dolls from Emma within like a very short period of time, and I was like, girl, no, you cannot. Like, you can't sell this doll because I want her. So I was like, okay, and then I did, and she arrived, and I knew that she was gonna be a huge contender for my favorite doll of the year, and she definitely is. I love her. She's so cute, you guys. And again, even though she's a custom, she has an easy wig that you don't have to worry about, keeping in pristine condition because it is straight. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know out of my top 10 and our lovely honorable mention, which one is your favorite this year. If you have not already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.